Welcome everyone. My name is Ed Kershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that is not your typical lender. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us so we can talk a little bit about what makes us special and unique. I'll go through a little presentation and then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO. We'll actually show some of the software we've developed and how the lead systems work. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, how this all comes together to close more loans. So let me start by sharing my screen here. And hopefully most of you have joined from this page, but let me talk a little bit more about what we mean here on every little bullet point. Try to go as quick as I can. So again, we are not your typical mortgage lender. We are a mortgage technology company. So we've written every line of code for what you're about to see here. And it all starts with our proprietary CRM, POS, LOS system with the AI integrated as well. Basically allows new and veteran loan officers to plug in and scale up your business instantly. Basically plug into our system and generate new leads every day from the activities that you're already doing. So let's talk a little bit more about how we make this happen. First off, the business model. We're approved with over 135 lenders and investors. And what that means for everybody here, we're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at the 5,000 plus in-house loan programs that we have, where we are the lender. We're funding the loan with our own funds, drawing our own docs, and all that great stuff. And if there's any reason that we can't do that, we want to make sure we have a wholesale partner to work with as well. So what that means for everybody here, we have every loan program that exists. From conventional, VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, those are the types of deals we fund in-house typically. Once we start going outside the box, commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, things like that, those are the types of deals we partner with a wholesale partner for. So what's most important is that we have a home for every deal that comes through the door. And let's talk a little bit more about the technology. So we've written every line of code for what you're about to see here. This is just one page you're looking at, but it all starts here with our AI-powered lead generating website. And this is just one page, but it is a fully integrated POS, CRM, and LOS all built in together. Kyle will show you a little bit more of behind the scenes and how that all works. What it really comes down to is one login for you and one login for your customer. No matter which one of the thousands of loan programs or hundreds of different banks, lenders, or investors we use, there's just one place for you and your customer to go at all times. You can also pull instant rate quotes from our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we're the lender, and even automatically requote our clients as the markets fluctuate. And our prospects can come in from just their basic name, email, and phone number to pulling their own live rates, completing their own 1003, pulling their own credit, and getting that all synced into our system without you lifting a finger. And we can do that with all of our API integrations. We have over 50 integrations with some of the technology partners you might be used to. So we have an Encompass-based LOS system, but you never have to log into Encompass. You can control it all with our system. We use Optimal Blue for pricing. No logins needed. Just click the button, get instant pricing. We have 5 AMCs all integrated. No logins needed. Just click the button. You get the point there. Everything is integrated at the click of a button. And we even have automated social media posting where you can generate flyers, plug in your picture, of course, plug in your social media accounts, and we'll post automatic compliant flyers with your custom link to generate new leads every single day from what you're already doing. And the final thing here is our Calvin AI. We have our dual Oz. So a lot of platforms have dual Oz, Fannie and Freddie underwriting side by side. We take it a step further and have our Calvin AI analyze it to see which is going to be the best option for our borrowers in that case. And let's talk a little bit more about the trainings and support. Since we are remote here, definitely want to make sure we have everything at your fingertips at all time. Typically, that's going to be in our remote training and learning center, basically our classroom. It's open 365 days a year, 24/7. Jump in there and learn new skills, upgrade your plan, etc. We also have a partnership with a mortgage school where you can get discounted CE as well as a discounted pre-license course if you don't quite have your license yet. Or if you're taking your test, you can take some discounted test prep as well. So great opportunity to get some discounts there. We also have our weekly loan officer trainings. We do those as more of a podcast where we go on video. We have thousands of past videos as well you can check out for different topics, mostly structuring loans, clearing conditions, and all that kind of great stuff. And we have our real-time Zoom support during business hours. So since we're not face-to-face, we can still get face-to-face, take over your screen, click buttons, get you unstuck, whatever you're stuck on during business hours. And we have our Knowledge Center program with thousands of articles, tips, tricks, guides, videos, etc. Not just from us, but from our hundreds of partners as well. So thousands of articles at the click of a button. And we have our AI program with all the federal and state regulations. So you can get an instant compliance answer 24/7 for anything you may be wondering. And the final category here, definitely one of our favorite things. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans. We can do that in 44 states. So great opportunity for everybody here to expand your licenses without necessarily having to get more licenses. And we have all kinds of different ways company leads come in. Kyle will show you in a second. Just understand it's a simple 50-50 split when we go through the compensation. And we have all kinds of ways to generate your own leads where you can plug into our system, take our campaigns, copy those, put your budget behind them, or if you're already generating your own leads, you can import those instantly with our Zapier API. You can also click a button at any time and refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points. Maybe you're not licensed in that state. Maybe you've never done a fix and flip type loan before. Just click that button and you can earn some great commission working with your team. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, since we are remote, we still love to meet everybody face to face. We do our annual retreat and VIP yacht party here in Miami. Great time for everybody to meet face to face, cover the hotel room, and a great weekend of events, including past speakers like Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from the Profit. And now let's get into the compensation plans. So first up is the loan officer plan here. This is for people that may be new or just getting back into it. You can earn up to 200 basis points, 150 basis points for self-generated loans. For those not familiar with basis points, that means 1.5% commission. And if you take a company lead, simple 50-50 split means you earn 75 basis points or 0.75% commission. And we could go non-dealer broker with 135 investors and lenders. And since we are the lender, we have flexibility with pricing and price matching available. And since we're the lender, you're going to be working with your team to structure the file and actually disclose that file live there in person. And since we're the lender, you'll be working with our in-house processing team. And when we're the lender, you can even use our Calvin AI loan officer assistant to push those conditions from start to finish, since those conditions are in our system. And everybody has access to unlimited leads at a 50-50 split. Kyle will show in a second. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And on our loan officer plan, you can get 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. We want to build a platform and a system for you guys to scale up. And most importantly, there are no monthly fees or tech fees of any kind here on the standard loan officer plan. Now, for those of you that are experienced and maybe used to the broker world, our loan officer unlimited plan may be best for you. You can earn 100% commission. If you already know how to do your loan, start to finish, you're rocking and rolling, that's great. We're on a 275 comp plan. So if you're charging 275 basis points, we're going to earn 275 basis points or 2.75% commission. And simple 50-50 split means you can take a company lead and you'll earn 137.5 basis points for 1.375% commission. And again, we're non-del and brokered with 135 investors and lenders. When we are the lender, of course, we can have flexibility with pricing and price matching available. And you can refer deals to the company. Maybe you need some assistance structuring that file. Maybe you've never done that loan before, maybe a fix and flip loan, etc. Not quite ready to do that on your own. Click that button, refer deals to your team for 75 basis points. And when we are the lender, we have our in-house processing, of course, and again, our Calvin AI loan officer assistant working those conditions in our system with you. Everybody has access to company leads at a 50-50 split. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And this plan is called the unlimited plan because it's for unlimited closing with no transaction fees. Just a $2.99 per month tech fee to use our platform and our system. So if you're ready to sign up, you can go ahead and click the plan that's applicable for you and get the information. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who will show some of the back-end software we developed and how the leads work. So you ready, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and just do a real quick demo here of the back end to show you how some of this works. Like most other CRMs here, you'll see that you can take your notes, send your emails, send your text, but you can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set reminders for yourself, put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email them and text them on your behalf over time, all that kind of good stuff that most other CRMs do. You can also click refer lead, as Nick mentioned, and actually refer a lead here instantly to one of your teammates and then work with them on it and make that 75 basis points, as we said. So it's all integrated right here at the click of a button. Now, what really starts to set us apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, not only can you put the info in here real quick, but you can set, without pulling credit, you can send them a nice quote here. You can press this button to pull all the different rates from our different outlets, select the rates you want to show your client. And within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, you can send them a nice quote here that looks like this, which is perfect, especially for any beginners. It's definitely a super professional, easy way to get these quotes out and make a great first impression with your clients. You'll see here it has the rate choices you decided to show them. They can scroll over these things to see what they mean. If you put an address in, you'll see it pulls in the Google map automatically, the property taxes estimate automatically. It does an automatic insurance quote for them, has the loan info here. here, does the automatic breakdown of the taxes, insurance, HOA, lender fees, all that kind of stuff. And then if we scroll down here to the bottom, of course, it has you here as the loan originator. And then you can also add your realtor partners to this. So any realtors that you work with, they absolutely love this because they know when they send you a referral, not only can you quote their client with this cool quoting system, but you're including them on the quote and keeping them in front of their client saying, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. So they absolutely love that and want to refer deals to you because you have this system and are including them as opposed to somebody who is not. Now, the best part about all this is your client can then click Start My Loan Application. And what that does is takes them right to their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their application right here. They don't have to leave the page. They can upload their documents right here. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where the loan is at as it updates automatically as you go through the loan process. So your client has everything they need here in one login for the loan. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your end in our point of sale system here. As we mentioned earlier, we have this application is 100% complete. So this is what you're seeing on your back end. And what happens is once they submit their application, we pull credit instantly and automatically. That way, when you come in here to originate the loan, your client didn't need to put in their credit card to pull credit or anything. When you open up the loan, the credit's already pulled and imported into here. The liabilities are already imported. The 1003 is in here. So everything is in here ready for you to originate the loan before you even come here to your login. Now, as we talked about earlier, the dual AUS here, we do have the dual automated underwriting for Fannie and Freddie at the same time at the click of a button, but then our AI actually analyzes it for you to let you know what may be best for your borrower in that specific situation. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll down here on your same screen, you get your conditions right here from the underwriter. So you can, your processor or you can come in here, upload documents to fulfill the conditions, dispute the condition to kick it back to the underwriter, whatever the case may be. So you see that everything is here in this one system. So this is how we can take a client from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in the CRM, quoting them, collecting their 1003, gathering their documents, pulling their credit, originating the loan, fulfilling conditions, all of this in one system with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place, right? So as we mentioned earlier, we're more from a marketing background, so we don't buy leads from third parties. All of our leads are exclusive from our own ad campaigns. And what we do is when we advertise the clients click on our ads, opt in to be contacted, and then you're sent a text message immediately. So this is just an example here of, one of our ads advertising a program. The client clicks to get a quote or be contacted. They double opt in to be contacted. And then what happens is you get a text instantly to claim that lead and call them. So I have a little screenshot here from my test account, and there's about an hour's worth of text coming in here. And you'll see that I have some purchase leads coming in, some general requests, some DSCR leads, some foreign national leads. So all different types of leads coming in here. So these are going to be coming to your phone every day. You always want to call them instantly, right? We want to click the link and call them. We always call them within the first minute for the highest conversion ratio there. Now, another way that we provide you with leads is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press one button that drops an automated text and email to them and moves on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day there, and we provide the leads in here for you. So there's thousands of leads for you to call at all times here in the auto dialer. And these are not a bunch of cold call lists. Most of these are opted in leads. We also have realtor lists. We can call hundreds of realtors in a day to get those referral relationships going. So, tons of leads in here, always something for you to call in the auto dialer, as well as those live leads that are coming in. Now, another way that you can work leads in our system is that we can run a campaign for you. So on our ad campaign tab here, if you want us to run a campaign for you, we can do that. We can put your budget on those same campaigns that we run that we know work, right? So we're going to give everybody free leads at a 50-50 split on the back end every day. But if you want to boost your pipeline even more and boost your pipeline with leads that do not have a split on the back end, you can pay for them on the front end. And we just copy our campaigns. We know they work. We put your budget on them. Those go directly to you with no lead split on the back end. And you don't need to, know how to create ads or route leads or anything like that. We do it all for you. So it's very simple. We just copy our campaigns. Now, another way to work leads in our system is to import leads. So maybe you're buying leads from a third party. Maybe you're getting leads from Zillow or LendingTree. Maybe you do your own Facebook campaigns and want to do your own ad campaigns. Great. We can go ahead and bring those into our system in real time using the webhook that we give you. So whenever that lead comes in from that third party, it goes into our CRM instantly and automatically. Our CRM notifies you so you can call them and quote them and do everything you would like any other lead in the system. So essentially, every way there is to work leads and get new leads, we provide that here in the system for you. Now, in addition to that, we also have systems to help you generate your own leads. So everyone gets a custom website with all kinds of capture pages on it to capture information for clients to be able to apply. And that all goes into your CRM, right? So we give you the website to go ahead and start generating leads. We also give you the on the promotion tab here in your backlog, and we give you business cards, right? And these are instantly made when you can change your pick at any time and it'll instantly update. And the QR codes go to your website and it has your information automatically and is all compliant. And the same thing here with the flyers. So we provide you with flyers. These are all compliant. They all have the correct information on it, automatically puts in your information. You can change your picture at any time and it'll update instantly. So all kinds of promotional tools here where you can actually generate leads yourself as well. Now, another way we help you generate leads is that you can connect your social media. So you can connect any social media accounts you want. And what we do is we post to your social media account every day with compliant content that links to your website so that it's a self-generated lead, right? When they go to your website and apply. So it's great. We all know we're supposed to be posting at least one post a day on social media. Most of us probably don't get to it, but it's really easy. Just set it and forget it. Connect your social media. We post every single day with compliant content to your social media to drive people to apply on your website. So we also have all kinds of ways built in to help you generate your own leads. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose here. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. So we'll have him talk about how this all comes together to close more loans, and then we'll go ahead and open it up to questions. So with that being said, Jose, you can go ahead and take over.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator. So you've heard about our leads program, which I believe is second to none in the industry. I don't think there's any company out there that allows a complete team to work on the leads. And we also have our proprietary technology, which is fully integrated into all of our systems, into all of our leads. So nothing that you have to set up, basically plug and play. Uh, and you also can count on great support at the Mortgage Calculator, right? If we're giving you all those leads and providing the technology, we certainly want you to be able to close loans. We have our mentors that are in our life support Zoom room from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where they're in there to help you structure your loans and structure your quotes. We also have our inside processors that are in there to answer your procedural questions. We have many success stories coming out of the life support Zoom room where loan officers went in there thinking maybe they didn't have anything and they leave the Zoom room with a loan ready to go and a loan which will be able to close. One recent success story that comes to mind is one of our MLOs picked up on her own lead plan, picked up a lead. It was a difficult lead because it had been denied by another lender, not anything having to do with the mortgage calculator. And on top of that, the borrower needed to have the appraisal transferred. So the MLO came into the life support Zoom room, brought all of her documents, thinking maybe she had a bank statement loan. But lucky for her, she did meet with me because at the end of the meeting, what she actually had was a profit and loss loan. So had she submitted that loan as a bank statement loan, it probably would have been denied. And she may not have had the time to pivot to the correct program, which was the profit and loss loan. And after several more structure meetings, 3 weeks and 2 days later, she closed her $1,056,000 loan. and got paid her $16,000 commission. And like that, we have many more success stories at the live support Zoom room at the Mortgage Calculator. So I look forward to having you in our live support room and helping you structure your quotes, loans, and close your deals.
All right. Thank you, Jose. Let's go ahead and get into the next steps. Then we'll open it up to the questions here. So when you're ready to move forward, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join and sign up for the applicable plans. Again, just to go through it, the loan officer plan is our standard plan here, where essentially, obviously, there is no monthly fees and you're making 150 basis points here. Now, usually for the more independent or experienced loan officers here, we do have the Loan Officer Unlimited plan, where all you're paying is a monthly fee. There is no commission split. You're making 100% of your commission here, and there are no transaction fees. So no monthly fee here for our, no monthly fees here for our in-house loan officers, but over here there is a monthly fee because that's all you're paying, and we're not making anything else besides the monthly fee here. So you're going to go ahead and sign up for the plan that's applicable to you. When you click apply here, it's going to take you to sign the initial compensation agreement. Now, don't worry, it's going to email you a copy as well, so you can take your time and review it. But once you do sign that agreement, that's what will kick off all of the next onboarding steps, and we'll reach out with all the next steps to complete there. Now, I know there may be some people tuned in who don't have their license yet. And if that is the case, we do have a partnership with the mortgage school where you can get your license. So if you do need to get your license, you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training. And that has a course there where it walks you through how to get licensed. It includes the 20 hours of national education that you need before you take your test, as well as any state education that your state requires. Usually most states have a requirement of a few more hours of education, and we include that all in the course there, as well as test prep to get ready for your test. And the great part about it is that we actually reimburse you for the cost of getting your license when you close your first loan. Not only do we reimburse you for the cost of the course, but also your NMLS fees. And that is definitely unheard of in the industry, being reimbursed there for the cost to get your license to become a loan officer, right? So something very unique that we do here. So if you don't have your license yet, you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training to get your license. If you are already licensed, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join and sign up here to start the onboarding process. So with that being said, I will go ahead and let's stop recording, and then we will open it up to questions.